It really seems like in our society today, this is the biggest problem right now. Anxiety, emotional stuff. Folk can't work through things. You know, in the olden days, people didn't give up so easily because there was nothing else in life that took place so easily. Microwaves, that helped to mess up society. I use them every day. I use them all the time, but listen to me carefully. Because now your expectation of how and when food is being prepared and ready for you has changed. So now no longer do I wait 2-3 hours to shuck that corn, come on now, or snap those peas, come on now, or cut up those collard greens and soak them. We don't do that trash. You ask your kids, where does food come from? They say the grocery store. And they really believe that it just comes from the grocery store. Like there's no farmers, no chicken and no eggs. Are you following me? Some of y'all like, really? Y'all learning too. Food doesn't come from the grocery store. And so what happens is when you have those microwave dinners and those TV dinners, you change the mentality of a society. The society of the days of old, if you wanted some milk, you went out to the cow. You had to do. If you wanted some butter, you had to churn it. Are you understanding? So there was a mentality where things took longer. You had to walk to school. Now you don't even have to walk or ride or drive to school. You can watch school online. So what happens is when I have an aught with my brother, when I have an issue with my wife, come on now, when I have a problem with my kids or my parents, my patience level has changed, not just for relationship, but my patience level has changed for everything, so everything is a cancel culture. If my burger's not right, I'm going to cuss you out and you give me a free one now. And that mentality has come into the church. But let me tell you something. God doesn't care about your microwave. God doesn't care about your jet plane. God doesn't care about your timing. The Bible says Isaiah prophesied and didn't even see the fulfillment of his prophecy. Because in the fullness of time, not your time, but God's time, a virgin conceived and she brought forth a child. Can you imagine being Isaiah? For unto us, look, God didn't even let him say, for unto us a child will be born. He had to stand there real bold. For unto us a child. So till his death, where this child, Isaiah? Oh no, leave me alone. I'm going to change my phone number. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. You know, you said, Isaiah, a virgin will conceive. We ain't seen too many virgins. And poor Isaiah had to die. But 300 years later, come on now, because it's not your time, it's his time. And we've got to change our culture to fit God's culture and not the world's culture. Somebody give God some praise. So why am I saying this? Because the things of God take time. Even the birthing of a baby takes 9 months. People got a problem with that. Are you following me? And so because we no longer have the fruit of the Spirit, which is patience, now all of a sudden we're so short-tempered, we have a society that can't handle real life. Because real life doesn't happen in a moment. Real life doesn't happen in an instant. Some of us will pay thousands of dollars to go to some prophet if we can get our prophecy sped up. And I've learned I don't want my prophecy sped up. Because if I'm not ready for my prophecy, when it's given, I'll lose it. I need to go through the process. Not just so God can bless me. I need to go through the process so my womb doesn't abort stuff every other week. Come on now. And so because of this, because society is going against the natural way that things are being done. They want everything right now, right now, right now. Come on, right now, right now, right. That's what's causing emotional problems and stress. The main issue with anxiety is we can't wait for stuff. It's my anxiety. No, it's your patience. It's your patience. Because they that wait upon the Lord, they that wait upon shall renew their strength. Come on. They will mount up with wings as eagles. Come on. The old folk, and I'll move on from this, the previous generations, they understood if they couldn't go to school, they would work their tail off so their kid or their grandkid would go to school. And just the thought of that would keep them working. That's what you call patience. The Bible says Abraham died in faith, not even seeing the fulfillment of the promise. We got folk who will die if they can't get their burger today. They feel that God has abandoned them. Last one, I'm done here. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. NIV, cast all your anxiety. King James says cares. But I like it here in NIV because that's a big word. And, oh, it's anxiety. Okay, you can do what you want to do. Oh, you want to shoot him? As long as you have anxiety, it's okay. Oh, you want to have sex before marriage? If that'll help your anxiety. Oh, you don't know what sex you are? You can be whatever you want. As long as it helps your anxiety, the devil is a liar. Let me tell you something. If there's anybody who should have anxiety, it's God. Because when he looks at you and he looks at me, he's probably biting his nails and he's wondering, can the latter house really be greater than the former? When I see what these folk are doing, when I see what's happening, when I have to send my angels to confirm, is Sodom as nasty as what they say? If I were God, he's the only one who qualifies to be anxious. And you know what he says? Be anxious for nothing. In prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known. Thank you very much.